Welcome everybody. So we're gonna get started. I spoke to some of you about what we're gonna be doing already, but just for the people that didn't get a chance to hear, first and foremost, my name is Brandon, but I go by Static. You can call me either or. I'm here studying for Sabrina. Quick background about me. I started dancing in 2009. I originally started out as a b-boy, and then a year later I got into house, literally just to help me become more comfortable with moving my body because I was told that I was really stiff, and I thought that house would be a good way to help me literally like loosen up. I ended up falling in love with house more than breaking, and you know, now like 14 years later, house definitely has my heart. All right, so I am a club head. You know, I didn't learn from any particular person. This was the dance that was taught to me by the natives of New York City. I can just talk about club culture literally all class, and this is like the root and the origin of what this dance is about. It's not about, again, like just looking pretty on Instagram because I see house being super trendy currently, but it's more so really getting deep, really getting connected with who you are. It's a very spiritual thing, so you know, we might all be doing the same step, but we can all look very different doing the same exact grooves and the same movement, right? So at the end of the day, if you don't look exactly like me, that is okay. I really just want you guys to try to stay grounded and stay connected to the music and most importantly, you and how you feel, all right? So we're going to do a quick warm-up. We're just going to follow my lead. This is just to get, you know, the stamina going. Try to get you a little sweaty, then we're going to stretch. I prepped a small choreo for you guys to learn, and then if time permits, I want to like dissect the choreography into different drills with some of the foundational steps that I included inside the choreo. And then at the end of class, I want everybody to try your best to just showcase what you learned today, you know, in a nice cypher format, or we can just dance together and try to emulate like a real New York City house club, because this is something that I want you guys to understand, that at the end of the day, this is a club dance, right? This is not technically a studio dance. So it even feels a little weird teaching this in this way. Welcome, bro, welcome. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, any comments while I'm teaching, please do not be shy. Please do not hesitate to ask, because I will stop what I'm doing and break it down as many times as you need, all right? Yeah, so just find a spot, try your best to keep up, and I'm not going to be explaining what I'm doing. Just try your best just to keep up, all right? How was that difficult? Because the concept that I was trying to do, take something basic, I don't break it down, we go slow, double the tempo, and then bring it back down. Almost I feel like everybody's like, fuck, fuck, fuck. So I wanted just to do up and down. What were you gonna say?
Just when we do like the out of the red, like the rotation.
Yeah.
I always trip up.
Did anybody else find the having you guys go in a circle weird or confusing?
It changes
Yeah.
It was easy, but you
Yeah. And that's the reason why I do that, because typically if we're housing, right, we're not just idle with a mirror. Again, this is a club dance, so ideally if I'm in a club and I'm going in, I'm moving around, right? I'm here. So I want to be able to do everything in different directions and being able to alter those directions as well, instead of us just being here. Because I think, again, like we're in a studio, so it's kind of conditioned where when we're dancing, we're always here, and we always have access to see how we look, right? Honestly, if it was up to me, 100%, I wouldn't even have like mirrors here for like the majority of the class, because again, I don't want you to pay attention to how you necessarily look. I want you to get too caught up in how you look, because I know a lot of classes are like that. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. I want you to focus on how do you feel. If you feel good, more than likely you will look good, right? All right, so let's stretch. We're gonna start on the floor. Butterfly stretch, just right here. Try to keep your back straight while at the same time bringing your chest all the way down, and you should feel it all right here. All right, so try to keep that back straight while at the same time bringing your chest all the way down, and you should feel resistance right here in your lower back. Timer on. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, now is the best time just to talk to me while we get the stretches down. Oh, I have a couple of announcements that I will make while you're all stretching. For starters, on the 29th, which I believe is this upcoming Friday, I am going to be celebrating my birthday. That's not my actual birthday, but I will be celebrating my birthday on the 29th. Also, next stretch. Your right foot's going to go all the way out. 2 arms are going all the way down, just right there. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because there is a party that I go to monthly. It's called Soul in the Horn. I don't know if anybody here is familiar with it. That is where I will be celebrating. This is one of the parties that really helped me grow as a dancer, especially as a house head. And I don't know what everybody's schedule looks like, but if you happen to be free next Friday and you are interested, you are more than welcome to come. Typically, tickets are $50, but I had a birthday guest list. So again, if you and or family, partners, crewmates, dance mates want to come, experience this, I would really love to have you all come through. Question?
It's not next Friday, it's the next Friday.
What's today is? Yeah, technically you're right. Yeah, my bad. So it's yeah.
Sunday's your birthday.
Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. So we can dance off all the food. Also, switch sides, please. All the way down. Yeah, so that's the 29th. I am B-Boy Static on Instagram. So again, if those of you who are interested, I'm in the process of creating the list. All you have to do is DM me your full name and whoever else that you want to bring. And I promise you, if you have not been to this event, like it is magic. It is. I can't stress enough that this is one of my favorite parties in New York City. Yes.
Where is it?
So this one is going to be taking place in Brooklyn. I believe it's going to be at 99 Scott. Also, next stretch, bring it together, all the way down. I believe it's 99 Scott, but again, if you go on Instagram, Or if you're not on Instagram, you can just type in Soul in the Horn. You can like check out the venue. Really great sound system. They have like multiple rooms with different DJs. They play a range of like house, obviously, disco, funk, hip hop, Latin, soul. It's just they got everything. They play some reggae from time to time. But yeah. And next we're gonna bring this leg all the way back to the best of your ability. Once you bring this back, you're going to come all the way down, just like that, and just let it sit. All right? If that is too painful for you, you may sit up. But, the goal is to make sure that you're feeling in your upper thigh. All right? Do you feel comfortable, Mel, doing it on the opposite leg? So you can do that now. Yeah. Yes. Everybody sit up and switch your leg and ask that one more time for me.
How do you, so I discovered that there was Afro House.
Yes.
When I first moved here.
Yeah.
But how do you find those classes?
Classes, parties, like this.
And stuff like that?
It's, I'll be blunt, it's kind of just like who you know. I feel like I only got lucky because, like when I first got into the dance scene, I was like, first I was just very kind of like closed up. I was only really going to breaking events, so only like the b-boys and the b-girls knew where I was, and then eventually that transitioned to house stuff. But then within the house community, that's when I started giving more of like the New York City like all-style community a chance, and that's when I started meeting literally everybody. So when I say the all-style community, that meant like sessions that host practices that cater to all styles, like just in general, because there's a lot of style-specific sessions that are here at Modega or at other studios that you go to. One woman that instantly comes to my mind is, she goes by, her name is Judith. I don't know if you know who that is. Yeah. So that's my homie, and I know she teaches. I can look into that for you though, because I know people I'm just not thinking about it now. Also, can we all sit up please? Next one, arms gonna come behind and our hips, we're gonna go. So I know you're gonna want to stay here, but I'm gonna ask you guys to push, like literally push, and try to lock in your elbows and hold it just right there. So you should feel it, you should feel it in your upper arms and you should feel it in your core, all right? Yeah, just DM me and we could talk. I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. You guys are halfway there. And come down slowly. Nice, and we're gonna switch to the plank. Just right here. All right. All right, and everybody can come on up. So now we're going to sit on our heels, just right here. You're going to keep your back straight, arms together, just right here. You're going to try your best to just balance that. Just right there. Who is behind me? Who is that? Hello, brother. What up? Welcome. while you're holding this, just raise your hand if you agree. How many of you are currently comfortable with your floor work? If you're not, stay in the stretch. If you are comfortable with your floor work, just go like this. Okay.
What do you mean by comfortable?
Comfortable means if I ask you to like, all right, let's see some examples of floor work, like on the spot, or if you find yourself not having to think twice about utilizing floor work with you as a dancer, where you can just knock it out, like off the top of your head. Like for example, I would say that like I know some light feet, but I'm not a light feet dancer, so I wouldn't say that I'm comfortable doing light feet, even though I know some light feet movement. But like floor work for me at this point is just, it's like very second natural. So some of the stuff that we're going to be going over later, that we will be touching the floor, it's nothing crazy. Yeah. All right, come down. So this is our last stretch. We're going to stand up. We are going to lock this in just right here. Bring it down, as far down as you can. And once you're all the way down, we're then going to come up on your tippy toes. And both of your heels should be up above the ground, and you're going to be stretching while at the same time maintaining that balance. All right? Hold that. Almost there. Almost there. Awesome. All right, you can let go. Cool. So now this is the part where I'm going to be going over like a small routine that we're going to do together. At any point, again, if somebody, and I don't care if it's just one person, if you do not like comprehend or understand anything that I'm going over, stressing it again, please do not hesitate to ask, for me to break it down, okay? So the very first thing is going to be our kick out, all right? So I'm going to start just right here. I'm going to start with my left foot, and I'm going to kick just like that. Once I kick here, I'm going to bring this backwards. I step around, I step here, and then this time when I kick with my right leg, we're going to slightly jump into that kick, okay? So it's not just gonna be just like that, but a small hop and kick at the same exact time, right? So once I do that, bring it back, bring it around, step, kick and hop, bring it back, around, over, kick and hop, okay? So we're just going to drill that together, just so that you get comfortable with that step. But that is going to be how we start, okay?
Do you hop in place or hop forward?
So when we start, we're going to hop in place just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Just right here, right? I'm gonna have you guys do it to the music. I just want to walk around, but are we all okay with that step? Does anybody need a further breakdown? If you do not raise your hand, I assume we are all good. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So you're gonna start without me, and 5, 6, 7, go. And we're just gonna drill that. So we're gonna go 4 times slow or normal speed, and then we're gonna like double that rhythm, and then go back to slow, and then go back to fast, just until I sense that we all got it, all right? And 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I did not say this, but this is something that I think that is worth pointing out for those of you who might not catch it. So after we do it 4 times at our normal rate or speed, it's gonna look like, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When I get to here, I'm not adding this step. Did anybody catch that? Yeah, and I just wanted to emphasize that. The reason why I'm not adding this step is just to make up for the actual footwork speed, to catch that kick on beat when we double the speed. So instead of me going like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kick, it would be 1, 2, 3, and then going straight into the kick. Does that make sense? And if not, I can demonstrate it if anybody needs to see that. So I'm assuming that we all. I'm just so big on making sure that everybody's just like, okay.
I hear you.
Yeah, because again, some people are quiet in class, and I'm like, this is not the class that I want you guys to speak up to me. Like, you can yell at me, like, no, I don't get it. Like, break it down again. I'm like, all right, I got you. But all right, so,
You got a question?
yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're not stiffing it, you're just combining it.
But yeah, it's very subtle.
Yeah.
I think that's a better word. And so again, I want to go slow 4 times. Wait, question or are you? Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. So slow 4 times, and then we're gonna speed it up. And then after that, I want to see what it will look like if we can double that speed. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Can you show me what that looks like?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll demonstrate. So, I wanted to see if you had it before I demonstrated, but okay. All right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's try this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. But for everybody else, when I'm doing my footwork, right? And if I want to increase my speed, the first thing that I think to do is to lower my stance here. So I am no longer going to be idle and super straight here, but I'm literally dropping down here. This will tense up your thighs. This will tense and put more resistance on your knees. You please be careful. But for everybody else, you're gonna fucking feel it. It's gonna burn, it's gonna feel uncomfortable, but it will allow you to hit certain steps that you normally wouldn't from you just being upright, okay? So once I'm here, I'm just gonna demonstrate it fast again from the stance in 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I come all the way down, you want to pretty much tell yourself that, okay, it's the same exact thing, but you are sprinting. If you feel comfortable with the step itself, you're physically capable of doing it, but you're just not, many people are just not used to like moving their feet that fast because there's no reason to, not unless you're just sprinting, or you're playing like dance games. Like I play a lot of dance video games like DDR. I play that on like the highest level, so that's the reason why I have footwork like that, just to be very transparent. But for everybody else, it's one of those things that you really have to drill. So if you're not used to that, I do believe that even though it is like an advanced step, I do think that everybody here is capable with just drilling it, okay? That is not part of the overall choreography, however, but I just wanted to see if you guys are open to just trying it, yes?
How do you feel about breaking down the movement?
So, you mean in regards to just applying so, in addition to me shifting my weight down here, the second I kick out, and this is happening on such a quick level, I'm shifting all of my weight here. So when I'm here, I'm instantly going like that when I'm kicking here. So everything I feel on this right leg is shifting that way. And then when I'm ready to switch, I'm doing the same exact thing on the opposite side. It feels like a quick, like that.
What do you do with your hands?
My hands are normally staying really idle because I'm focused. So that's not to say, like, I don't think this is a good or bad thing, but if I just demonstrate it again, so I was able to catch that beat, and once you find a rhythm, it makes it a lot easier versus me being like, I just want to go fast, because that's really fast. My hands will sometimes follow that movement, but again, there are times where I am here, but for the most part, and I tell everybody this, try to don't have your arms to stay there, because like the more you're moving, the more immersed you are. All right, I saw another hand. Yes.
Yeah, so when you just sit there, I feel like I can really, maybe I just I can really sit as much, so are the kids just really
It's really fast. Yeah, but they're there though. I'm thinking it's just they're fast. You got a question, Len?
Yeah, are you like on the balls of your feet?
Did anybody hear what he asked?
No.
He was asking, am I flat-footed or am I like on the balls of my feet? So when I do that step, my heels are up. Okay, they're here. So when I'm housing a lot, not unless I'm trying to like emphasize a heavy step where I'm going like this and I'm shifting levels, and if I'm just trying to add an additional groove, so like if I'm just focusing on me just grooving here, you will see me, I'll come down a lot where I'm putting my full foot here, but when I'm trying to be super quick, it's normally me on my tippy toe. So yeah, a lot of the times I am here. And for that footwork step, it's the same exact thing. I don't know if anybody here like boxes or does any type of martial art, but I used to when I was like a teenager, and it's the same thing. Like I want to be super light, on my feet. If I want to be a little bit more grounded and add more emphasis on my movement, I'm going to stomp and be flat-footed here. If I want to be more jumpy, I'm up here, just like that. Okay? So, just to move on, let's try to do everything together. 4 times medium, 4 times fast. And I just want to see everybody attempt to do like a really fast drill just for the sake of training. And then we're going to go on to the next move after that, okay? And I'll do it with you. I just want to see how it looks. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it with you because I want to see. Sorry. So again, when you're hitting the second tier level and that third tier level where it's like a sprint, my best advice for you, again, get deep. Also, when you're kicking on one side, you're shifting on the opposite side. All right, it's very subtle though, but you should feel like a shift. All right, and try to find something to latch onto in the music instead of you just shooting it like I just want to go fast. There's so many layers that are happening, and there's something where you can climb, right? And so whenever I'm doing that, it feels like I'm climbing a part of the song. I don't know if that sounds weird, but that's what I think of when I try to hit it. Alright? And if it's just too much for that last step, then just watch, alright? But everybody's doing the first 2 steps. What's the first 2 speeds? And 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go! step, do you have the urge to travel forward? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because for me, I do, and I feel that I have to actually be conscious and make sure that I'm not going forward. Let's try it together. I just want to see, I'm not trying to like influence what you naturally feel, but some people, when I teach them, they feel like they can stay idle, but for me, I notice I'm like going forward just a little bit, and it's not that good. So I just want you to be conscious, alright? If you end up traveling, that's fine. If you notice that you're still, that's also fine, okay? But let's just focus on this step, alright? And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Okay? So, can we double that speed? When we double the speed, that's going to be the default speed that we're going to do after we do the kickouts. Just FYI. I just wanted to break it down slow so that way we're all comfortable with the stuff first, okay? So, let's try adding everything together. That's cool? Okay. 5. Hold up. 5, 6, 5, 7, go. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Okay, so now we are going to do that same thing, but we are going to double the speed. Okay? And this is where I'm asking the class as a whole. I don't care if this is one person that doesn't feel comfortable yet, please speak up. Do we feel comfortable to try to do the whole thing and doubling the speed without trying it first? Or do you want to try to drill the double the speed first before adding it? So you want to try to drill it first before, okay, and in regards to, so you mean like what, you're basically asking like what do you do like the very first step here? It's just chilling, right? It's just chilling. Like, I mean, if you want to do like a little wiggle, that's fine. If you want to add a little, I don't know, you can spice it up if you can, but ideally like this foot will be idle though, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the main reason why like I say that, and it's not that you guys are all physically incapable of like multitasking, but it's a lot. Like when you're doing like this movement like this, while also like focusing on the other foot. It's kind of like playing piano. Everybody plays piano, but it's a lot. But for now, I just want you to keep that leg to still. That's cool. All right? Yes.
Before I move on to this first step,
Yeah.
like, from here to here, it's all one motion, or is there a pause?
Yeah. So you're going directly into it. There's no pause. So again, if I kick, so let me go faster. Kick. Wait. And then from here, the second after this comes back here into the middle, you're already here. You might do a little stutter step, I notice, from the momentum of you kicking here. Because sometimes I'll do that just from me having a really strong kick or maybe me losing my footing for a second. But if you're doing a little like that, whatever. But more so, it's again, boom, here. Blah, 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 blah. Alright? So we're gonna start with that step slow, and then we're gonna go fast. Also, I noticed that when you increase the speed to go faster, it should feel like you're whipping your chest and your hips when you go faster. Alright? I know that sounds weird right now because you haven't tried it yet, but again, like when we go into it, if I demonstrate it by myself, so I feel that because I'm going boom, 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 boom. Alright? So again, we're gonna go slow 4 times, fast 4 times, but this time I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go directly into going slow, and then fast, slow into fast, slow into fast, and then eventually I'm gonna walk away, and you're gonna keep going just so that I can watch, and then when I say stop, then you're gonna add everything together. Okay? can you just drill it a total of 3 times altogether? Also, when you're waiting for the music to drop, you do not have to just be here. I want you to just fucking get into it. Like, again, like, that's the main thing that I don't want you all to forget. It's not about these steps. These steps are nothing more than vocabulary to help you get into that state where nothing matters. It's literally like the ultimate flow state. Like, if y'all catch me at the club, I swear, like, it's like nothing matters. It feels so euphoric, and I want you all to experience to feel that. But I think a lot of people get so caught up on not being able to achieve that state because like their vocabulary is too small, and they're like, okay, I did this step like 4 counts ago, and I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna do it again now, and you get lost in your head where I don't, nobody cares if you're doing this step the whole fucking night. As long as I know that you're grooving, you can, again, for those of you who have been to the club before, like, there are a lot of these older club heads where they have never been in a classroom. Again, like, that's why I feel a little iffy even about teaching house, because I can show you the steps, but the steps don't really matter. It's really about just having like that really deep groove. And again, for most people to achieve that groove, they want to feel good about the steps that they do first. But I think that like, I was kind of lucky when I got into house only because I had breaking in the back of my pocket. So I was that one b-boy going to like house parties, you know, and trying to break to house music. And some of the older house heads were like, okay, you know, young fella, he's got it. But then just from being in that space, I eventually understood just from being present. You know, so again, like, classes are great, and this is sabotaging like me as a teacher, but please just go to the fucking club. Like, please, I'm like begging you guys. Like, I want you to experience this. Please. Alright, so try it again, total of 3 times, and just loop it. And in between, again, like, shake your ass, like, get loose. Alright? Like, don't worry about how you look, focus on how you feel. You have a question? Also, the stuff that I'm doing to transfer me here is nothing more than pad break, and I'm just switching my direction. If you decide to stand upright when you're done, and it looks like this, that is fine. If you want to add a little bit more pizzazz, or if you want to be a little bit, like literally deeper with that same step, here, and add a little bit more emphasis with your jack. The jack is the type of group that we do in house. So the thing that we were doing in the beginning, was having everybody go like this. This is me jacking, right? Think of it as it's literally just your groove, right? So you can add that into your actual steps as well. And this is an example where we can do that. So if I was to step, boom, boom. So some people might go down like that. Some people might wanna like come up using like the body roll. But I would say that if it doesn't feel natural, just let it come. Because whenever I try to like force people to jack, it doesn't go to the best. And for me, like I remember again, I had some of the older heads. They were just like, "Oh, you gotta do this," and I was just like, it didn't feel right. So just for the sake of class and time, I just want you to be aware that ideally, you just want to be able to eventually catch your groove like this. But you know, if you're here and you feel like you're just like kind of straight up and stiff for now, that's just gonna take time. You're not gonna be able to break that down in one class. So that's just a new training and you clubbing on your own. Okay? Let's try it one more time. All right. And 5, 6 more times. 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. All right. So from here, we are going to do kick, back. Now, when I bring this right foot back, I'm stepping up to get ready to transfer to go this way, which will allow me to then shift all my weight down. I'm then bringing my right leg back here, and I step and pretty much reset. So now my right foot is still in front, my left foot is in the back, and I'm facing this way. So if I do the same thing, going in the opposite direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. Right? If I demonstrated the counts that I want us to do it, just gonna add everything together to show you what it will look like. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 10. So that's when we go faster. But again, I'm kicking, back, forward, plus, step, and then we're gonna clap 3 times, signal that we're all synced together. Alright? Does anybody need to break down the transfer again?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, we're here. Clap, kick, back. When I come back again with my right leg, I notice again my right heel is above the ground. Okay, and that's just to get me ready because I notice I'm rising. It's kind of like for the people, I don't know who hustles here, but it feels very similar. Well, like as a lead, it feels very similar to like when you're transferring. Or I don't know if anybody here does salsa as well, like you're leading. When I am like moving my partner and I'm transferring sides, I notice that one foot will come back up and I end up elevating to get ready to switch sides like that. It just makes the transition a little bit smoother, I notice, for me, when I go up and then step down into it. It feels really good. It feels like I'm going down like a small baby mode, like if I'm driving, or like a roller coaster. But you notice that you're naturally feeling awkward about when you're here, and when you kick back and you don't notice that you're rising, it's not horrible that you're not doing it. It's not wrong that you're not rising. It's just one of the things that I notice that I naturally do as Brandon, as Guy, right? And you notice that you're just still flat-footed and you're here, and you can still transfer that step over, that is fine. But I'm just saying, you know, one of the preferences that I prefer and or naturally do myself. Alright? So let's walk through it again. So we're just gonna start with the paddle race. I'm gonna step. everything together. When it comes to the actual, like how many times you're gonna go. So, step, boom, come here, step, and then we're gonna stop there. That's it. So from here, we're then going to step. And are we all familiar with our dolphin?
No.
Alright, so I'll just demonstrate it. Yes, that's the transition to hit the floor. I'm gonna just do it in real time, so. Alright, the transition to go down. You're basically doing a body roll with your left leg kind of like dangling up very angelically, and that's going to be our transition to hit the floor. Alrighty. So to do that step, we are. So again, so you're here. You're going to take one additional step to prep. Arms come up, and you pretty much allow yourself to fall. Gravity will take you. Alright? I'm gonna say that again. Do not try to force it down. Allow gravity to take you, and you're catching yourself. So if you feel like you're physically not strong enough to catch your own body weight, now's the time to speak up, because I'll give you a alternate thing to work on.
Can you give me the alternate if I get tired?
So if you get tired, I would say you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not as cool looking, but yeah, it's a lot easier. So again, it would be 1, 2, 3, and then from here you're going to kind of like stretch out here, and then at the same time your chest comes down slow. Right? But again, I'm not a fan of that. But it will get you down to the floor. So yes.
Is there a difference between jumping onto your hands and just kind of like falling?
Yes, that's a very big difference. So for those of you who know, like one of my signatures when I battle, when I do the roll and I jump, that would be that, right? If you're jumping into it.
That can also overlap with house.
Yes, because that's not like breaking Pacific. That's just what I like to do, right? Again, like go downs are go downs. I think there are traditional go downs that you will see in breaking, and then there are traditional go downs that you will see in house. The dolphin, this is a house foundational, like what's it called? Oh my god, go down. So typically you will only really see house dancers do that particular move. If you see somebody bust out a dolphin, you can assume that they got some house. You know? Alright, but with that being said, if I demonstrate it one more time, I'm stepping. I'm gonna allow this to take me here. So once your hands hit the floor, you are then having your chest dive in, like that. So one thing that I would recommend for you to do, especially for the ladies, to try to come on your side. Because like when I go down just straight like that, like if I hit my chest, it hurts. So I would only imagine that it probably hurts a little bit more for y'all. I don't know. I would assume. But yeah. So I don't have boobs, but I'm just gonna assume that like the pressure would hurt. But again, if I demonstrate it a couple times, notice how like my goal is to try to like land here, like on my side. So I feel a lot of the weight, a lot of the pressure here. Okay? So if I demonstrate, I'm going to demonstrate it once here, here, and here, okay? So just doing the dolphin, I'm stepping, just like that. Go this way. Alright? So it feels like a really slow push-up in regard to the resistance you're getting, because you're catching yourself and then allowing yourself to drop down slowly. So again here, so I'm stepping. Just right there, right? And my chin, my head, and my chest are all curving a little bit to my left, like that, okay? Let me get a going to do the whole thing twice. It's 29. I thought I had more time, but this always happens whenever I teach house. Time goes like this. All right, so there was so much more I wanted to go over. But I mean, if y'all want to come out to Long Island, I teach house out there. Otherwise, I'm still looking for consistent house spots out in the city. But for now, we can talk in the big room if you guys want to mingle for a little bit. But again, you're going to do the whole thing. Quick recap. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double the speed. And then after that, you're stepping to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Double the speed. Double the speed. Double the speed. Double the speed. And then from here, step. And then boom. Ba, 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 boom. Ba, 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 step. Dolphin. And then what we were going to do from here, we were going to sit up, spin on our butt. 1, 2, roll, and sit up. That was going to be the whole thing. So just try it. If you don't got time, try your best, or at the very end, fucking freestyle. Do whatever you feel. But you can use that if you get stuck. Alright? Because we do not have time. We have time for like 1 full run. 100%. 100%. Alright? 5, 'Job, amazing job. If you guys want to dance with me again, I will be here at Modega again tomorrow teaching breaking. And that's at 8 p.m. And then after that, I host open session. You can bring them in. And yeah, so thank you guys for coming. And again, if you guys want to talk with me more, I'm here for a little bit. And thank you again. So you guys clear out. You guys in your class coming in. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you did great today. I'm well.
Yo, I didn't make it the last time. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Yo, I didn't make it to breaking because of work, bro.
All good, man. Again, like whenever you're able to make it, just let me know.
I'm hoping tomorrow I'm gonna be there, bro.
Word.
I'm gonna catch you. Yo,
All right, man. Have a good night. Thank you. I'm pooped. I'm open. Hold on, let me just put all my stuff.
Exactly. Very cute.